Hi everyone. So I was browsing around the web earlier today, catching up on some of the latest Windows 10 news, and I happened to stumble across this tweet from Major Nelson. Clicking on the link, though, was a bit of a shocker. Check this out. So as you can see, when you click the link, it opens up the Windows Store, and then it immediately fires the actual Windows 10 store on the actual Windows 10 computer. Now, the strange thing here, and the thing that I find slightly troubling, is I was using Google Chrome when it did this. So somehow Microsoft is either reading the status of Google Chrome's URL bar or some information within the page, and is then firing the actual app Windows Store in Windows 10. Now, I've had a look at the source code, and I can't see anything that would make me think that it's like JavaScript being fired or anything like that. But what I can see is obviously some meta there that doesn't quite gel with the meta we might normally see in a web page, specifically two codes towards the top of the meta that seems to be some form of Microsoft identification. But the real question is this: are we comfortable that Microsoft seems to be integrating their web store with their App Store, as it were, on Windows 10, but seemingly doing it through third-party browsers? It's a little bit troubling, I think is the word. Now, I'm not going to jump to conclusions. There doesn't seem to be anything nefarious about this. But the real question is, are we comfortable that Microsoft is able to do this with third-party browsers? If this was Microsoft's Edge browser, I probably wouldn't care, actually, because at least it's all one controlled ecosystem. Here we have it operating in a third-party company that Microsoft doesn't really get on with very well. It's a very strange thing. And it'll be very interesting to see how exactly this functionality really does work, because like I say, I can't see any way Microsoft can be doing this without reading the information within that browser window. A browser window they don't actually control the software for. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Is this something that you find troubling? Is this something you think is just par for the course these days as we try and integrate more and more software into the browser? But anyway, it's certainly an odd thing, and it was quite a jarring experience when it first happened, because it's not something I would have expected, not from a third-party browser running on Windows 10.